There's a famous deaf joke about the lumberjack. It's called timber. And this lumberjack goes around and he's cutting all of these different trees down. But when the trees fall and the deaf person is telling it, they do this mouth morpheum. It's a movement with your mouth where the tree comes crashing down and your cheeks puff up big to show density. So it goes.
That's Amber Galloway. She's a sign language interpreter and is hard of hearing herself. Amber's not actually going to tell us the punchline to that joke. She uses the lumberjack story to highlight a challenge of her work as a sign language interpreter, conveying sound to someone who can't hear it. Take the sound of a tree falling in the forest.
So it goes, right? So your mouth goes really big like that. So I was like, wait a second. That is just like a kick drum.
This discovery led Amber to carve out a specialty as an interpreter who covers live music. She's got over 500 concerts under her belt, from Lady Gaga and Beyonce to the Rolling Stones and Kendrick Lamar. Amber interprets more than just the lyrics. She also conveys the instrumentation, rhythm, and texture of the music. It's a technique she developed because she recognized the need. Deaf people were being shut out of the musical experience.
At the time, I had a profoundly deaf husband, as well as several profoundly deaf people where they don't necessarily hear anything except the bass, right? You're not feeling all of the other parts of the instruments. So I would talk to my deaf friends about different riffs, and they were like, interpreters just do like an air guitar and they'll just point. And they're like, can you tell me what that means? And I was like, how do I explain that?
Amber wanted to help deaf audiences experience music as fully as their hearing counterparts. So she studied the work of great deaf storytellers.
I was able to see how they dealt with sounds, like the ocean crashing. What their face looked like when the ocean crashed, or when a car skid, and applied it to the actual instruments.
To Amber, this work is about more than music. It's about access to human dignity.
The biggest question is always like, why do deaf people go to concerts? But if you think about it from a humanistic approach, we are more than our ears. When I go to music festivals, I love the smell of the dirt and sweat and beer and perfume and patchouli. I love to see the smiles on people's faces, the awkward dancing, the amazing dancing, the flags waving everywhere. There's so much more to live events than thinking about what my ears can and can't do.
Amber believes so strongly in this mission that she started her own company, employing a full team of hearing and deaf interpreters. Amber's secret to growing her career and her business was putting the dignity of deaf audience members at the center of her process. Organizing around that principle was actually a key driver of her success. That's why I believe delivering human dignity to your customers is more than just good practice. It can actually be an engine of scale.